Bisexuals of Reddit. What's the most surprising difference between dating each sex? What was shockingly similar? I'm a female. Women were more likely to be spontaneous and want to do things, like travel to the next town to eat at a fancy restaurant. Women seemed also more confrontational, and I had many more arguments. Women were more likely to be biased against my sexual orientation. I don't date bi girls, or you're really a lesbian or straight girl looking for attention. Men were impressed because I had skills like cooking, cleaning, etc. The men I've dated have seemed to be much more laid back and cool with just sitting around and playing video games. We didn't have to constantly be doing something. The women I've dated have been much more possessive and been more sexual. The women have been more sympathetic to my everyday little problems. However, the men have seemed more supportive of big life decisions. Tell a man you're thirsty and he'll bring you a glass of water. Tell a woman you're thirsty and she'll tell you she understands the thirst you're feeling. As a bi guy, what I noticed was that when I started dating my bi boyfriend, it was like a best friend relationship that was intimate. There was less of all those mind games and drama, more straightforward and fun. Just imagine how you are with your closest friend and then add a layer of loving each other. We now both also have a girlfriend, 3-person relationship, and we notice with her it's more the relationship part than the layer of also being best friends between us 3. Overall, it's a different ambience. We 3 have been together for years and it's great. I love having both the male and female aspect of a relationship. The funniest similarity were the arguments. Where to go to eat, what color curtains to buy, what movie on Netflix to watch, etc. The women I've dated were much more attentive in bed, asking how I liked it done, making sure I finished, etc. They were also much more possessive, which I found odd. The men I've dated were much better listeners and more willing to compromise. The funniest similarity were the arguments. Where to go to eat, what color curtains to buy, what movie on Netflix to watch, etc. I'll jump on this one. Once had a boyfriend get in a fight over what kind of butter to buy and then threw a Taco Bell burrito that skidded across the ceiling, leaving a grease stain and then rice in the carpet. On the flip side, it was freaking nice to be like, hey, boner, yeah, boner, mess around for 10 minutes, then immediately resume watching a movie, playing video games, or grab a bite to eat. It was kinda like a really cool roommate of the same gender that you could have sex with. On the flip side, it was freaking nice to be like, hey, boner, yeah, boner, mess around for 10 minutes, then immediately resume watching a movie, playing video games, or grab a bite to eat. My boyfriend and I do crotch checks. We'll be watching a movie or something, and one of us will grab the other's groin to see if they've got wood. Even if they don't, this usually leads to sex in fairly short order. God damn it. Why can't I be gay? I've dated 2 women and 2 men. The women were clingier for sure, but I might just attract clingier ladies. The guys were both more jealous than the women. Nothing out of bounds, just more deliberately showy PDA if they thought someone might be into me. When you're dating a person of the same sex, the gender roles tend to fall away. There's no implied structure of who will drive most of the time, who initiates sex, etc. Not that male-female couples have to do those things. I've just noticed that my relationships tend to look like that. Edit. Also, when telling problems, women sympathize, men try to solve. Yes, just like the Parks and Rec episode. Bi guy here. Yep, I've much of that too. Particularly the arguments being the same, and women being more possessive. A couple of things to note for others. If you think dating guys necessarily means less drama, then you're quite mistaken. Some of them can be quite the drama queen. Also, cheating and functional alcoholism are kind of an epidemic among gay men in my experience. Oh, and gay guys give better blowjobs, just as I'd imagine lesbians are better at eating out, but not having to worry about prep for anal, and actually having totally spontaneous sex, is nice too. Not having a random car drive by, roll down their window, and call you, / your significant other is also nice. Thank you for watching. If you want to support me, check out my Patreon through the link in the description. If the video slapped, be sure to hit that thumbs up, and subscribe for videos every single day. See you tomorrow.